Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. In today's video, I'm bringing you through my kitchen makeover journey. My mom, my husband and I were working so hard in this project. So here I'm showing you how our kitchen looked like before, and it's exactly how we purchased this home. This kitchen had a great structure, but it needed some love, maintenance, and I just didn't love the dark color at the lower cabinets, and at this time the white cabinets looked very yellowish and like fading and dirty. So the first thing we did is repainting the white cabinets by doing my white paint mix choice, and then painting the dark lower cabinets with a lighter color that I was excited to try here. I'm starting the process by applying a layer of paint and primer. I'm using Valspar Signature, which is a paint and primer in the pure white color by Sherwin-Williams, that it would help to cover that fading and yellowish color as well as some imperfections, and I let it set and dry. And I did the same priming process for the lower cabinets, and I did the first layer of paint and primer in order to cover the all dark paint for my lower cabinets, and I went with the color Accessible Beige by Sherwin-Williams, both the primer in satin and the final layer in oil-based paint for cabinets. And once the primer paint dried, I sanded it using a fine 400 grain sanding paper. I wrapped around a sanding block to make it easier. It's important to use a fine 400 to 600 fine grit sandpaper to smooth out the raspy and bumpy primer. And then I did the same sanding process on the rest of the entire kitchen structures and upper door cabinets. And after getting all the sanding job done, I went ahead with the second layer of paint, and for this layer I used Sherwin-Williams Valspar for cabinets in semi-gloss, which I'm so glad that I did because it's very easy to wipe it down and keep it clean. And as I mentioned before, I chose Accessible Beige for all the lower cabinetry. And about this color Accessible Beige, it's not exactly a beige, it's a warm gray, almost like a grayish color, and it's exactly what I was looking for. A subtle but still warm gray with some beige undertones, and you will notice the different hues of this color. To paint the cabinet doors, my husband set up a row in the garage so I would be able to hang up all the doors by using the door hinges. I also did paint the drawers, and I decided to keep the previous dark gray color inside. I thought would be not only better to maintenance and also saving lots of time painting the inner part of the drawers. And after getting all the lower part dried, I went ahead to paint upper cabinet, so I went for my recent whites mix, the same I did in my living room makeover. I added some teaspoons of Greek Villa and satin by Sherwin-Williams that I already had at home to the pure white in semi-gloss I would use for the second layer. I want bright white cabinets but with a subtle warm undertone without being too yellow, so I found a nice balance with both mixed together. And now we are coming with the hardware touches, and I was so excited to finally change to gold hardware. I wanted a brassy gold finish, and I've been looking forward to this makeover to switch for gold hardware, so I got here the new gold handles and I'm installing them. I cannot be happier. The gold handles stand out beautifully on both upper and lower cabinets, and they completely elevated the look of our kitchen cabinets, and we also added a gold faucet for the sink to match with these golden accents. And there's something else that I wanted to do, so I asked my husband to build 2 floating shelves to add to an empty wall for some accent, and we used that remaining plywood and solid wood from our living room makeover, so I needed to prep the wood surface by sanding in order to stain. For the wood finish, I used a special walnut by Ming Wax, and I wiped it down as much I could to still keep it lighter and a soft walnut wood tone. I also thought about adding a large wall art or 2 small paintings on that wall, but honestly I really wanted the shelf and then styling with my favorite pieces in the kitchen. I really love the look of the shelves on a kitchen, and like so many photos that I found in Pinterest, so I got my inspiration and I decided to go for it. But let me know in the comments, should I keep the shelves or should I add something else? And then my husband installed the brackets for me to support the shelves, and I wanted this wall to have some accent or visual interest because it's a white empty wall, and now it's time to start putting things together and start decorating. I'm adding the shelves, sliding on the brackets, and I'll be back on here to style the shelves in a minute. And I'm starting decorating this white side because I couldn't wait to add this canvas painting. I think the colors and the gold frame coordinate really pretty with the kitchen colors. And I'm adding next to it this mango wood pedestal I got from Maggie & Co. And then I'm bringing back my glaze picture, and I love that the color is very similar to the new grayish lower cabinets. I'm adding just 1 cosmos stem for a delicate and wispy look. And then I'm adding this beautiful ceramic canister, perfect to storage some dry food, seeds or small snacks. And oh my god, looks perfect and coordinating so pretty with the picture. And then as usual, I'm bringing back my fruit wooden bowl. My boys love mandarins and they are eating them all the time, so I wanted to keep them out on this bowl. And coming to the stop sides, I bought a new mini lamp since I used the previous one for my living room styling, and I got it at Target, but I also wanted to swap the shade for a pleated one that I also got at Target, and I love the delicate Frenchy look. I also added this new seagrass rattan tray I got from Amazon, and what I'm doing is adding the lamp and a floral arrangement in it. For my floral arrangement, I'm using this ceramic vase in a cream color to keep this decor bright but still in a soft neutral palette. The flowers I'm adding are these ranunculus that I got at Hobby Lobby, and I just love the colors, the creamy and the pinky peach color of this arrangement. I'm bringing back this beautiful round marble tray that I got at Target, and I'm keeping here my oil bottles and my salt and pepper grinders. I love how cozy this kitchen feels when lighting up the lamp. I absolutely love having a little lamp in my kitchen. For the other side, I wanted to get rid of this reddish brown tone, so I just easy off to strip the current wood finish and make it look more raw and kind of old. I sprayed all over it and then just scrubbed off the stain, peeling off, and then just letting it sit out in direct sunlight for it to dry. And I just did this once, but for now it's okay. And then I'm adding on top this white hobnail canister to put my utensils in, adding this beautiful green book as an accent at the background, and I found this little wooden bowl. I love the handcraft look and that it's perfect to add those small ingredients like some garlic to keep them on hand. And then swapping the floral arrangement, I had in this hanging woven basket for this pretty arrangement with some ghost moss and hanging it back onto my vent hood. And for the coffee area, I'm putting back our canisters with sugar, coffee, and cinnamon sticks. And I'm adding this wooden riser pedestal to put on my coffee syrup, some little teaspoons, and a little faux blend that I also added in my spring decor. And now we are coming back to style our new shelves, and first I wanted to add this pretty faux trailing plant coming in this brownish pot planter, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. I got it at Target and I already had this painting I'm adding on top for visual interest. For the lower shelf, I'm adding this round cutting board for some dimension to anchor the next items and add some contrast. I'm putting on my glassware and these wicker cup holders. I'll be also linking in my description. And I also wanted to add this little vintage vase. The rings on the handles are a beautiful detail and the colors tie in perfectly well with the rest of the elements. So I'm adding just a little baby breath accent. And for my peninsula, I'm adding this vase I got from Studio McGee and I DIY, and I'm adding this gorgeous snowball hydrangeas. I'm loving, and they are from Etsy, and I showed you in my last home decor haul video. And I'm placing this mango wood cutting board that is from H&M to ground this area and make a bold contrast to place on top this high-end concrete ball from Hobby Lobby, and you can also order it from Amazon if not available in store, so I'll be linking this as well in my description. And I got these gorgeous faux green artichokes. They are absolutely beautiful and look so real. They are really well made, and I love how they look right under the faux hydrangeas just because of the green color. They match perfectly well together, and I think the green now looks beautiful in my kitchen because of the lighter color palette and the grayish tones. And now I'm bringing back my counter stools to complete the look. I really love how well the dark brown cutting board coordinates with the counter stools. It's making the look and decor more intentional and standing out the bold accents. And this is a quick before and then the end result of this makeover. I've been dreaming with a lighter and airy kitchen with golden accents. I feel myself more like home now, and I'm so happy and I feel so grateful for this beautiful change. I'm so thankful for every one of you following along my journey. Would you change or add something? Let me know in the comments, and thank you so much for watching this video, and I really hope that you enjoy this kitchen makeover, this decor, and guys, I see you in my next video. Bye.